Well, hello, friends. Leslie here from Crescent Moon Journals, and I'm grateful for whoever decides to watch this flip through. This is my latest journal, and it's made from a book cover that was for Tennyson's poems. So I've tied it together with a beautiful velvet ribbon and clipped on. This was actually one of my mom's earrings. I don't know what happened to the other one. So I clipped this on because I thought it was a nice addition. And here's the spine. The back is plain. Okay, I'm trying to see if I've got it in frame. So this is a journal. Well, it's not really a journaling card, but it's a card that I made for the front. The backing was antique card that was ruined. And I love this image of this lady. So I used that, and then I just added a doily to the back. And then this, you can just, actually it's easier to slip it off than to tie it every time. But there you have the cover. This was added. This was not on the cover originally. And this is from a wallpaper, a border. Then I cut it from the border. So opening it up, these are some extra book plates. I didn't put anything here, primarily because in the back, someone had put this old Victorian scrap. And so I didn't want to cover this up and have it be different. So what I did was I'm including some book plates to choose from for whoever ends up with the journal, they can add them. And then on the first page here, this is part of an antique document that I attached to this. This is actually scrapbooking paper, so it's a little heavy. It's heavier like a cardstock. This is a little antique scrap. And this is the title page of the actual book. I love that. This is a pocket made from half a doily, and then I just added these little fabric flowers, stitched flowers, and it's like a secret pocket. You can stick something in there you don't want anybody to see. So this is just a copy of an old receipt. So I just folded it up so you could slide it in and it cannot be seen, just to kind of illustrate. And then over here, this is nice handmade paper with a flower inclusion, and there's just a little fold-up pocket. And this is a relative, one of my relatives back in like 1915 maybe, and an old Victorian scrap. You slide in there. Here's the other half of that doily with another pocket. This lovely antique flower. And I've done the same thing. It's the same, like a receipt that I folded up. But perfect place for a little note that you don't want anybody else to see or read. I didn't fold that right, did I? I just didn't have anything that was small enough to slip in there that you wouldn't see other than that. And I've just stamped one of Sampool's stamps here. This is an illustration from the book, from the poem Guinevere. An old Victorian scrap. And then I've just stenciled using some paste here on one of the pages, Guinevere actually, of the book. It's just a piece of sari silk that I thought was pretty. Another old antique letter or document. And then this is a copy of a card from a scrapbook. Here's more of that wallpaper border. And then I made this into a pocket. It just wants to stick. There it goes. And then this is an antique scrap with some metallic paper. And you could write, this is a piece of old ledger. And over here in the middle of this signature, this is also a Victorian trade card that I've just split in the middle and made into pockets. And these are also out of, okay, come on, out of a scrapbook. You can, actually, and another card, scrapbooking, antique scrapbook card that I made into a pocket, and this is more of that wallpaper. And this is just, you can slide it like so. Just some papers, some old papers, which you can certainly journal on the back. And she's from a scrapbook. She's an antique. Then over here, I just made this little booklet to write in. Gotta have some writing space. Piece of music. More of the book. More writing opportunities. More Sampool. And then on this one, I don't know if you can see, she's kind of not a happy girl. And so I used a mourning card to fill the pocket. It opens this way. Actually, it's a letter. Probably a letter of condolence, 1892. I'll keep wanting to open it the wrong way. It was sliced on the end. And it just slides in there. This is actually with the picture beneath on this page. I just copied it twice and cut this out so I could make a pocket. And over here, we just have a lovely patterned velvet ribbon with a wax seal. And more of that handmade paper that I just folded up. And added a few little pieces of, this is from a little French missal. And then a check, gold check, and this beautiful French card. Over here is another, just a little, it's a part of something, I'm not sure what, that I made into a pocket. It's just sewn on. And then I just have this, which is a copy of a filler card. And over here, oh, she's stuck. There we go. This is from Sampool. Right on the back. Another book page. More of antique document. And then this is a little pocket, which is really pretty with nothing in it. I almost didn't fill it. And you could put, there's a pocket here too. But I ended up putting this little card, old antique card in. But you could leave it out. Another antique big scrap. This is the antique document, and this is beautiful marbled paper. It's really thin. More antique documents. More handmade paper. Another image from the book. This is from the paper cameo. There's all different, I believe, different images from different creators in here. And then I have a tag. And this is an old postcard. 1891. It's seen better days. And then the pocket. This is the old paper. You can had the rest of it is over here with writing on it. And this is a beautiful piece of lace that I made into an uptuck with this is backed with an old book page. You could actually cover that if you wanted with plain paper to write on, but it's an old Valentine. And I thought it went beautifully with that paper. I think this is chapter 1 papers on that. And on this side, this is an actual portion of a old photograph that, because there was an oval here, I just cut it out to fit. Old receipt. And over here, this is a fabric pocket, kind of quilted. With this beautiful, this is a Sam Poole card. I think I did not make this. I received this in something that I purchased from her. And another center of the signature with this lovely engraving that I made into two pockets. We have this lady and this lady. You can see where they were glued in a scrapbook. They could be rebacked. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. If the glue bothers you or you want to use it for an actual journaling. And this is just a fancy little piece, snippet piece that I made into a pocket with a New Year's wish. Rest of that receipt. Here's the other side of that same digital with the another oval that I attached. Antique paper. It's a belly band. This is from Dodie Williams, from one of her digital kits. And then there's a pocket on the back. This also has, you could put it wherever. With these pockets, you could actually, I think that the tutorial for these is on the Graphics Fairy, if I'm not mistaken. Tennyson's book. This is Florentine paper that I backed with a portion of antique document. More of this beautiful marbled paper, antique document. And then this piece, this embossed piece, is out of an album. It was a huge album and from about the 1860s. And I cut this out because I could never use that big piece. And then I just made a little vellum pocket there with this lovely girl selling flowers. And then this is just punched in metallic paper. And here is another pocket, which I kind of filled everything. The little flower card, photo, and then there's another lovely image. I hope I'm showing. I can't really see my camera. I just embossed this page. It's a sweet little, from a scrapbook, and just a little remnant there. And then this pocket is from some fabric. And then I just embellished a Tim Holtz card. And this is a faux wax seal from the paper cameo. This is from Godey's Ladies Book. Here's the other side, which we'll get to the rest of it. An old ledger from 1895. The rest of that's down the road here too. And a receipt. These are all authentic, and it's a beautiful hand-colored engraving that was in. Oh, it wasn't Godey's, but it was one of a French lady's book. Here's the rest of that ledger, which I have a huge ledger that is filled to the brim with this gorgeous Spencerian writing. So I always include one of these in my journals. Or I try to remember to do that. This is just, I don't know if I can get it out. There we go. An old postcard. Here's the rest of that illustration. It's New Year's Day in France. And this is for that cottage. And more of that lovely, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a ribbon, but it's been cut from fabric. And it has these wonderful house illustrations and another card. Similar card to the other one. A little bit of stitching. Another lovely postcard. Bonjour. And a lace sample. And then this is Japanese paper with a crepe paper ruffle and a wax seal and some metallic trim that I punched out. And this is actually a little tag with a pocket. There it is. With a lovely, this is an antique photo. She slides in there. This slides in here, and then we're at the very end. And I just thought it was so charming. Get that thread. I have to cut that off. There we go. I like the frayed edge. I thought that was so charming that somebody pasted that in the book. So that's it. And I will be putting this in my Etsy shop, hopefully today. If not today, tomorrow. And thank you for watching. I so appreciate all the comments and the subscribers and any new people that may come. I hope this is something you enjoyed and weren't bored to death with it. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.